Hello Magic fans, I'm Beef and welcome back to another Historic Brawl gameplay video. So after playing one of the pre-con commanders from Edge of Eternities last week, I was planning on playing the other one this week, but then on Tuesday during the update they released Arena Anthologies 1 and 2, which have a lot of old cards, a lot of things like the various signets, which are 3 mana rocks. You can pay 1 and tap it for one of the colours, like Rakdos will be black and red. Got some other equipment and some other good stuff. But they also have Rofellos, Llanowar Emissary, a card so broken he's banned in Commander. But not here. So who is Rofellos? He's a 2 mana 2/1. They're pretty rubbish stats. But you can tap him to add a green mana for each forest we control. That is bonkers. It's essentially doubled your mana. It is not out of the realms of possibility to be able to have 10 mana on turn 4. And so our deck is built around 1, getting extra lands out, and 2, getting big things out. I'm not going to go through everything, but I have just done 3 piles here. And the first one is mostly X spells that let us search our library for a creature of mana value X or less. Obviously, tap in for a huge amount, we can get pretty much anything. We also have 2 for now, which for 7, we can either search a library of up to 2 creature cards, reveal and put into our hand, or put 2 creature cards from our hand on the battlefield, or we can pay an extra 2 and do both. But we have things like Green Sun Zenith, Finale of Devastation, Invasion of Ikoria, Nature's Rhythm, Chord of Calling, which all do very similar. Search a library for a creature card, mana of X less, put it in the battlefield, then shuffle. And as you can guess, most of the times we're going to be searching up the Crater Hoof Behemoth. And but we also have Genesis Wave, which just look at the top X cards of our library, may put any number of permanents with mana of X or less from among onto the battlefield. So if we X for 10. Which requires 30 mana, which is not hard to do. We can just look at 10, put everything with 10 or low, 10 or less mana of 8 onto the battlefield. Next up, we have a couple of things too that we can untap Rofellos. Wirewood Symbiote for Modern Horizons 3. We turn an elf we control to its owner's hand, untap target creature, only once each turn. Rofellos is an elf, so obviously we do have a lot of elf synergy in here as well. And Staff of Domination is such a varied value engine. But we can pay 5 and tap it to draw a card, pay 4 and tap it to tap target creature, pay 3 and tap it to untap target creature, pay 2 and tap it to gain 1 life, and pay 1 to tap it. So if we have 10 lands, which is obviously quite a lot, so Rofellos taps for 10, or 10 forests, sorry, we can basically draw our entire deck, pay 5, tap it, draw a card, pay 1, untap it, that's 6, play 3, untap it, untap Rofellos, play 1, untap it, that's 10. So we can just do that repeatedly to draw our entire deck. And next off, we do have a very slight, a infinite combo, Scurry Oak and Ivy Lane Denizen. If we have Ivy Lane Denizen out, when Scurry Oak comes out, Ivy Lane Denizen can put a +1/+1 counter on the Scurry Oak, which causes it to create a 1/1 green squirrel token, which triggers the Denizen, which triggers the Scurry Oak, and so on, so forth. So we basically get an infinite number of squirrels. So yes, I'm not going to go through the rest of the deck, but these are our finishers really. Primeval Titan, Kogla, Anti-Causal Vestige. We're going to have a lot of lands. Titan of Industry, Sire of 7 Deaths. Crater Hoof is the thing we are most likely wanting to fetch up. Great Henge, Summon Bahamut, because that can destroy some things. And Triplicate Titan is another thing from Arena Anthology. 9 mana, 9/9 Flying Vigilance Trample. When it dies, we create 3/3/3 tokens, 1 with Vigilance, 1 with Flying, 1 with Trample. So it's basically Worm Coil Engine, and then Ulamog, which is just such powerful. And I said we could potentially carve this on turn 4 if we get some extra lands down with our Boreal Grazer or Burgeoning or Cami. Rofellos turn 2, and then on turn 3 to 4, if we have 5 lands and can tap Rofellos for 5, then yeah, we can Ulamog on turn 4. So a incredibly powerful deck. We do have a few fetch lands in our deck because we have, I think, just one thing that has Tireless Provisioner, which has landfall. We did have a few other things in, but I trimmed them out. I think that's the only landfall thing. But yeah, elves, card draw, searching up big creatures, smashing them with big creatures. It is insanely powerful. I've not actually played against it on Arena yet. I don't know if people know it's out because it wasn't massively advertised at the Arena Anthology. So if you want to play it, get in early before everyone else plays it because it is just stupidly broken. And I would not be surprised if it does get banned in Brawl at some point. We also do have as well, I'm not playing in this deck, a incredibly powerful new Mox, very old Mox in Mox Opal. It has Metalcraft, add 1 mana of any colour, activate only if you control 3 or more artifacts. So this will be seen lots in Timeless. I think it's banned in Historic already, but you'll see it in Timeless and any artifact-based Brawl deck. Obviously, we're not really one of those, so it's just another incredibly powerful 0 mana rock. And because it's an artifact itself, you only need 2 more artifacts to do it. So yeah, really excited to look at more of the anthology cards. As I said, we do have 2 in, one other one in the deck as well, actually, and a new alchemy card, Spirited Simulacrum, kind of a better version, maybe, of Solemn Simulacrum. When it enters, we seek a land card, put on the battlefield tapped, whereas obviously Solemn Simulacrum, you look for a basic land, and when it leaves the battlefield, we seek a non-land card, but it has warp for 4, so we can get that trigger, both those triggers twice by warping it and playing it itself. So yeah, hope you all like it. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. I'd like to give a shout out to my patrons. They are Arcadius, Mihal, Thomas and Adrian. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you everyone else for your support. Please leave a comment down below and I'll see you all in the gameplay. We go first. We're up against Mill. But yeah, I like this hand. Up against blue, so we do have to be wary of counter spells, especially Wash Away. But they're mainly a life gain style deck. I think there's it, Hawk. So next time we're going to have 7 mana. Well, we're not going to have 7 mana. I hate spells like that. Should we look at Shattered by Ghost or something? Oh good, for Pride Mate. Well, at least they can't attack without us being able to cast Rofellos. Could have cast a staff there. They're still not attacking though, are they? I want to get more lands so we can get to casting Bahamut potentially. Let's tap down the Healer's Hawk. Well, we can recast Rofellos. And we're going to mill, obviously. Well, we can just cast Summon Bahamut then. I think we take out their Shelter by Ghosts. I will attack because we get to put a counter on it. Yeah. Faithful Mending. Well, let's get down Rofellos. Or get it countered. Should have played the Balot first. To have more things that turn off our abilities. I have a Thopteryx. Well, let's go in life. Gonna block the Pride Mate. And we still mill one, unfortunately. Well, I think we draw a card. Untap. Draw a card. Untap. Untap. Rofi. Titan. We can destroy and let's just gain 3 life. We'll destroy you and we will gain 5. You have something. Untap. Untap. Put your face down. Turn your face up. And I guess we play out a Fauna Shaman. And we'll hold back. That was a pretty good turn. Essentially, we have infinite mana, being able to untap Rofellos with the staff. We just need ways to draw. Maybe we just fetch up. We need to discard a creature card. Maybe we need to draw until we find a creature card just to then get Crater Hoof. Yeah. Oh, okay, nice. But that is your entire, all your mana. On Elf. Draw. Discard. Crater Hoof. Don't even need to tap Rofellos. That should be enough. Even through all that annoyance we got there. Our opponent goes first. But we can hopefully exile it with Ulamog. Topaz was good. It means we can recast Rofellos if we, we probably will need to. Well, there's an Oracle as well. They ditching up the Beanstalk. Oh good, Swiftfoot Boots. One, two, three, four. We have 7 mana next turn. So we could Nature's Rhythm. Or do we Antical? Let's get the Oracle down. And then I think we get a... probably just a Mana Dork. Llanowar Elves or something with Nature's Rhythm. That's good. Well, I think in that case then, we will warp the Vestige. And get down a Guardian Project. There is Kotis. We can't Ulamog. But I suppose we can. We can Awaken the Woods for a lot. Vestige will be... yeah, let's get Vestige down, because that'll be a decent blocker. And next turn we can Ulamog and just take out Kotis. Hopefully we don't have anything to make it unblockable, but I imagine they're going to be putting the Basilisk collar on there. Is that it? Maybe they don't want us Vestige to die. I mean, that was an odd one, right? Yeah. We can Beast Whisperer. Yeah, we can Beast Whisperer. And still Boolamog. I'm going to put you and your Swiftfoot boots. Yeah, we don't have a huge amount of... Oh, that's a Waken for 1 then. Actually, no. I'm going to pass. I'm going for 2. We'll ditch Awaken the Woods. And we will keep up Heroic Intervention. Obviously, we do have a 10-10 Indestructible. And next turn we can Tooth and Nail for anything. Nature's Rhythm also for anything. We can just get a Great Hoof. Goodbye, Ether Tunnel. Hello, Ulamog. Forest, Forest. Crater Hoof and Sire. We draw. We thwomp. We mill them for exile them for 20. That's a lot of damage. Up against a 5-colour deck. Well, why would Symbiote with Rofellos is good, and we do have a elf to return to our hand for it. So we should be able to get out of the Sire reasonably quickly. Let us Rofellos. We will play, I think, the Denizen. Play this on Elf. Then we can bounce it to our hand. Untap you. You're going to crack your foothills. And then we will glimpse the court. To get another forest. And next turn we can sire. Maybe we might tribute first. Yeah, let's tribute. Now, will this... no, I won't be able to do anything for 3. But next turn we can sire. There's Kenrith. Well, let's fetch a forest. I think we will Primal Command. Oh, non-creature permanent. We will get Ulamog. Obviously, Kenrith, that's fantastic art, is a value engine. I'm not sure how... Obviously, taking extra turns always pretty good, but... when you haven't attacked, you can't really attack. Yeah, they know we've got an Ulamog. I'm just trying to think, can we do multiple things? I don't think so, so let's not mess around. Yeah, they do get a draw. Big whoop. We're getting for 7. Oh no, we don't. Whoops. Here's Vigilance. They need a sweeper essentially. But during 5 colours, they probably have. They also have it in, you know, 6 lands in hand. Ooh. Flare Cultivation and Binding the Old Gods. What are you taking out? Sire, obviously can't take out Ulamog. Yeah, it does cost them 7 to do that. Just take out Rofellos. Because if they don't, next turn, you know, we can, well, probably just win by getting Trader Hoof. Although if they took out Rofellos, we couldn't, obviously. But then we could Nissa. Well, we could replay Rofellos and Nissa to get value. Lurus. Well, we have the Cradle Hoof. I'll tell you what, let's fetch the forest, Cammy. And then we can Rofellos. Get another forest. That ain't blocking. And next turn we can glimpse the core. Oh, don't kill it. You don't want to do that. Boo you. Well, the symbiote is pretty good. Missing a land drop, less so. Oh no, let's hold back. We just need a... Basically, if we get a turn, I think we'll be able to attack Rofellos. There is Lurus. And then we will Wirewood Symbiote. I don't think a Crater Hoof would be lethal. Well, we could maybe get it lethal. If Rofellos survives, that is. Boo! Boo you! Not attacking. Just give me a turn with him. That's fine. I don't think you'll get another turn. We fawn a chamois. We halfling. We Llanowar, Llanowar. And then we create a hoof. They don't have enough mana for Teferi's Protection, which I think would be the only thing that could save them. Our opponent goes first. But Burgeoning can be a very good ramp card. Would play the Bergen in. Oh, they have hope as well. Absolute massive pain. Well, there's Ulamog. Yes, we run out of lands in our hand. Yeah, fine. Let's have the Signet. Ooh, decisions. I think we play out Nissa. Get a forest. And then Nissa's Pilgrimage. And next turn, we can Ulamog. What does he do? That's mean. Oh, there goes Nissa. We have 14 mana. That is enough for Beast Whisperer and Ulamog. You and you. Ha! Well, we can really easily replay Rofellos. Get down Guardian Project first. Well, let's tick up first.
This is my judgment.
It's Allosaurus Shepherd. And we can green suns for a lot. And summon Bahamut. Sag. Tick up.
You should fear me.
We could just create all of the forests. Well, let's summon Bahamut. We can destroy their signet. Oh, we can't quite finale for Craterhoof. But we can just play out Koga. And we may as well do this for land. Oh no, okay, Triplicate Titan. Oops, click too fast. Do we have another sweeper? Nope. We'll play this on Elf.
I know what is best.
Well, let's finale for 10. Yeah, we get Craterhoof. Everything gets +10/+10 and then +4/+4. So we smash him. I didn't even get a chance to cast their commander.